Every video, every live set, cursed VHS drops that surface from the depths. Behind-the-scenes footage most will never witness. But it's more than an archive. Create music with low key in real time during live sessions. Join the game with Batty Bat every Sunday. You'll hear interviews we can't share anywhere else. Get albums before the rest of the world. Secret game levels, personalized birthday shoutouts, and more. The Circle. 20 years of Shadowland history preserved and waiting. The door is open, but only for those willing to enter. The Circle.
Shadowland Universes has created something incredible. Introducing Shadow Rank, a dimension-shattering interactive fan experience unlike anything you've ever seen. Here, you'll find your entire history with Shadowland Universes. Unlock special 3D collectibles, badges, and more. Once a month, an Oracle card will appear. Flip it to unlock free merch and discounts. Plus, your virtual merch closet. Every item you've ever picked up will appear here automatically. Where do you rank in Shadowland Universes? Create your free account and claim your dashboard now, before it's too late. Machetes Online has arrived. Play for free on desktop, mobile, or VR as you battle foes from across Shadowland Universes and beyond. Start a lobby with up to 4 players and enter the Massive Machetes Proving Grounds with live voice chat, original music, and sound effects. Don't like technology? Zoom over to Shadowland Shop and pick up a physical game box to tear shit up at your next party. Ready to jump in the game? Hop on over to masksandmachetes.com and play for free right now. Welcome to the world of Masks and Machetes. Masks and Machetes.
The 8-bit invasion has begun. Shadowland Universes and Sam Hain Games present Chaos Control. The new 8-bit side-scroller featuring your favorite underground aliens, Neon Sermon. Play as Locatron 5000, Crux 1, Batty Bat, or all fucking 3 in Chaos mode. Completely free on any human-made technology device. Desktop, mobile, whatever. Maybe you can play it on that old-ass Tamagotchi in your mama's basement, bitch. Featuring native controller support. Just open the game in your browser and start beaming up the military dickheads. Free to play only at Low-Key's 8-Bit Arcade. Just visit 8bit.entershadowland.com and remember, you now belong to us.
Locatron 5000 here, Shadowland Universe's resident robot and curator of the Shadowland On Demand Vault, the largest underground video archive in existence. I've gathered over 1,000 hours of exclusive content, behind the scenes, music videos, original series, not to mention the complete Loc Records music archive. Plus, I'm always adding new content, so you'll always have fresh videos to jump into. You can access the vault at any time on your TV, phone, or PC. How dope is that? Maybe you'll even catch a glimpse of my ugly ass on there. So what the fuck you waiting for, jackass? Hop on in and start digging. Locatron out.
They come here broken, thinking their suffering makes them special. Down here, every wound looks the same, and the void doesn't care what you've survived, only what you're willing to feed it. Only what you're willing to feed. Me.
Hello, it's me, Robbie, from Shadowland Universes, here with a commercial. I'm here to tell you about two very important projects I have been working on day and night tirelessly. First, we have Shadowland History. This is me talking to Low-Key, doing a deep dive, using archival photos and videos supplied directly from Low-Key to make these a beautiful little trip down memory lane.
We were building that online presence with sites like horrorcore.com back in the day. That was kind of the meeting ground where just everything kind of converged in the scene.
Full videos are accessible to members of the Circle, which you can access through Patreon. Just go to entershadowland.com for more information. And then shortened versions will be available to everyone over on the Shadowland Universes YouTube page. But as the guy that makes the thing, I gotta say, I'd go with the Circle version. And then the second thing I'm working on over here at Shadowland is the Underground Uncut interview series. We're doing long form, sit down, shoot style interviews, discussing their careers, discussing their futures, discussing their crushes. We're going to talk about who they have a crush on and maybe dox that person, maybe give out a phone number or an address. Who could say the only way to find out is on the Circle? That's right. Join the Circle. Patreon.com/whatever comes after that. I don't know the link by heart. I just make the content, baby. I don't go to links. But the links you should go to are all available at entershadowland.com.
Oh hey, fancy seeing you here. So have you wanted a low-key mask but don't really know which one would fit you the best? Maybe you're thinking about getting the Insidious mask but don't really know how it's going to fit your face or how it feels. Or maybe you're curious about the fit and feel of the Arachnid mask. Well, that's where I come into play. My name is Nightshade. I am a mask maker and a mask collector as well as a mask historian of sorts. And if you go over to the Shadowland Universes channel, I will be doing mask reviews on how these masks fit to your face, let you know about the visibility of these masks, and show you how they look worn in a cinematic worn shot sequence. We also get to do some cool stuff like looking at real deal masks that were owned by Batty and Low-Key themselves. And if this sounds like something that would interest you, I highly recommend going over to the Shadowland Universes channel and subscribing. Make sure you turn on the notifications bell so you can check out whatever mask we are checking out that week. And I look forward to seeing you there. So that's going to do it for me. Back to you, Locatron.
There is a place beyond the veil where the chosen few gather. The Circle. Inside awaits everything Shadowland Universes. The complete music archive. Every video, every live set. Cursed VHS drops that surface from the depths. Behind the scenes footage most will never witness. But it's more than an archive. Create music with Low-Key in real time during live sessions. Join the game with Batty Bat every Sunday. You'll hear interviews we can't share anywhere else. Get albums before the rest of the world. Secret game levels, personalized birthday shoutouts, and more. The Circle. 20 years of Shadowland history preserved and waiting. The door is open, but only for those willing to enter. The Circle.
Shadowland Universes has created something incredible. Introducing Shadow Rank, a dimension-shattering interactive fan experience unlike anything you've ever seen. Here, you'll find your entire history with Shadowland Universes. Unlock special 3D collectibles, badges, and more. Once a month, an Oracle card will appear. Flip it to unlock free merch and discounts. Plus, your virtual merch closet. Every item you've ever picked up will appear here automatically.
Evening, cunts. Daddy's home.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I had the Firefox screen up there. I was just starting this bitch off right. Give me one sec here. Apparently we came unprepared, guys, but you know what? It's been a long fucking week, man. We're gonna get into that. Welcome back to Shadowland Weekly Update. We are live today in rainy Cleveland, Ohio. It is Tuesday, August 11th, 2026, and I am your host, Steve Collins. Needless to say, we have a crazy massive show lined up tonight. Being that I missed a week, we are not going to be doing a listen along tonight, guys. We're just going to be straight yapping the whole hour. So I hope you're ready. Locatron, are you ready? Tell the people how you feel, Locatron. It's been a week. I gave you a week off, my man. What is up? But guys, Grimy Kong was first tonight. Well, technically I was first. Kill Steve Kill way at the top there. Basically, we had to make sure the chat's working. If you guys are here for the Batcave, you'll notice that maybe there were some chat problems.
I am fully fucking charged and ready to unleash chaos on this broadcast. A week off? Shit.
Woo.
Spent it running diagnostics inside the XN Lab sleep chamber and getting lost in timescape like a maniac. My circuits are humming. My sarcasm subroutines are patched. And I'm ready to talk some Shadowland with the Circle.
Yes, sir.
Let's fucking go.
Let's get it, baby. Hey, yo. And we got to do a special shout out right now to our boy Max Murder. Old school MySpace juggalo, according to him. We really appreciate you being here, my friend. My boy Sin just hit you with that free gifted sub. That way you go watch us commercial free, my dude. We appreciate you diving deep into the catalog, man. We're hoping you're finding some stuff you like in there, but let's be real. There's something for everybody in that motherfucker, honestly. So we're really happy to have you here. We thought we would give you a special little shout out today. You know, it's we always got to roll the red carpet out, you know, for our guests and people that we hope are going to make it week to week with us here. We would love to have you. So, you know, we go live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. You can catch Batty Bat every Sunday night at the Batcave. And actually, you know, if you want to hop into Batty's stream at the Batcave, hers is a little bit more interactive in a sense, because you can actually use channel points to torture her and make her regret her life decision there. So that's always a good thing to do. Let me just push that light over there. Yeah, guys, so pretty crazy shit happening last week, guys. We're going to get into that before we do the new blood, as we always do. Man, thanks to AT&T, my fucking internet was out, dude, and it was like that for a couple of days, and that sucks. Like, you never realize like how assed out you are until you run out of the internet, dude, because usually I just stream everything, right? Like, I stream every week, like on here, but also when I'm at home watching movies or TV shows or whatever, it's all on Plex. And man, your boy had to dig out some fucking Blu-rays, let me tell you, because I was bored as fuck, and my mobile hotspot was not doing it, guys. I mean, I could hardly watch a fucking episode of Kitchen Nightmares, much less come on here and stream for you guys. It would have just been a horrible quality show, but we called it a fucking day on that. August 5th was my birthday, so I mean, you know, I wasn't running out of here because it was my birthday. I was actually a little disappointed, to be real, because I wanted to be here to share that moment with you guys. We got my man Saul Goldstein in the building, who got me a sweet Jeffrey Hatrix shout out for my birthday. That was incredible, really. If you guys don't know, Jeffrey Hatrix, aka Jeffrey Nothing, from the original Mushroom Head. You know, he is a Cleveland native, and Shane has been privy to know all of these guys very well because he's been out here in Cleveland for quite some time as well. So, you know, he's kind of a local celebrity out here, if you will. You know, we go to shows and shit, and people know who I am. Don't get me wrong, but this guy, dude, more people are on this guy's dick than anyone out here. Let me tell you what, it's crazy. Max Murder said, my internet been out for 10 days. It's been rough. I feel ya. Yeah, dude. Not fun, bro. Not fun. Well, let's see what we got in the chat here before we get into all this yappity yap. I want to give you guys a little love. We got Lady Hyrule. We got Colton Silver. We got Noodles. We got James. What up, James? How's it going? We got Saul Goldstein, a.k.a. Shane Herb, a.k.a. the Wow Guy. Wow! We got Sin. Says, hate having people deal with commercials. I get it, dude. Toxic's in the building. Guys, the chat's moving pretty quick tonight, so, and not only that, but, you know, we got this blocky chat shit going on. We're going to be fixing that real soon here. So my comment space is very limited. So if you're in here, say what up, show some love. I'll shout you out, no worries. But let's see what we got here, guys. Let's take a look here, because, you know, I don't want to spend 90 minutes of yapping and then I don't get anything done, right? So let's see. Where were we? I almost forgot how to do this fucking show, dude. Mike Z in the motherfucking building. What up, bro? Let's see what we got here. Ooh, you know what time it is, guys, right?
New blood has entered the circle.
Not only is that for Max, but that's for the segment we do here, Max, where we go through, we shout out all the new members, we shout out everyone making first-time purchases, we shout out everybody's birthdays, we do first-time customers, new members, all that shit. And, you know, if I'm assuming I can see here you're in the circle, so let's get into that here. We do have some new members in the circle. We got Max Murder locked in at the Watcher tier, $7. Dude, that's a great place to start, man, because, you know, a lot of people start with the free tier. I would always suggest just going with that first base tier, dude, because that's going to get you pretty much, like, I wouldn't say most of, but it'll get you a nice chunk of what... It's like a nice appetizer, you know what I'm saying? But you want the full meal, you know, you stick around for a little while, see what you like, and we'll go from there. But who else we got? We got, see, you guys fucked me up with these names. VOXEX, Vozex did the same. He got the Watcher 7-month. We salute you guys big time. Let's see here. We got 5 other people that joined up as well. We got Max Pearsons. We got Danny V. We got Cindy. We got Daleks. And we got Estella. Yes, sir. But let's see who else we got, because I got 2 weeks worth of shit going on here, big time. We got Boots the Clown, upgraded to the Watcher tier. Boots, you the man, thank you. Respect the clown. Then 7 fresh free followers slid into the cult. We got Juggalo Sidious, a wife and mother. I got a couple wives and mothers around here, we'll tell you that much. We got Zane, we got Drytech, we got Carla, Kaylin, and Matthew. Shout outs to all y'all. Anyone who might be watching here, shout out. And again, guys, it's going to be hard to keep up with the chat because, again, I have very limited chat space. I'm probably seeing maybe 2 or 3 chats, unless Saul Goldstein over here is fucking chatting, because then he always has to hit us with the fucking text wall, and I can't see everything. Yes, we see that. Mr. Max Pearson's in the building. Yes, sir. We appreciate that. I'm glad that you, like, really went in, dude. Like, you kind of just jumped in the pool. You know, a lot of people that are new to us, they kind of just like soak their little pinky toes, you know, their little pinkies, little sausagey little pinkies there into the pool just to see what the water's like, and then they jump right in. But I tell you, man, you just went balls to the wall on this shit, huh? Yeah, I know. Saul Goldstein, my bad, dog. Listen, bro, I'd rather have you fucking typing me a novel than nothing at all. Let's be real here. I drink the water after. There's pickle-colored condoms, and, well, see, now I lost the comment. It's gone. Yes, sir, in the circle checking my shadow rank daily. Yes, sir, and you get shadow rank by doing a lot of different stuff, man. You honestly really do. But let's go for the birthdays here. Sharing a birthday with myself last Wednesday was Colby. So, Colby, shout out. A little belated birthday for you. And then we got Nathan Green. Birthday today, Tuesday, August 11th. We're going to wish y'all a big, big happy birthday. Danny Shake said, sorry, I was late for the show. I just bought a Switch too. Well, goddamn, bro. This guy's like a T-Public legend, let me tell you. He's buying Switch 2s. Next he's going to buy a fucking Ford Ranger off of this shit, for real. Says, let's see, we got Boots said, you too, Grimy, whoop, whoop. What up, Toxic? What up, Hyrule? Oh, shit, Shake's in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he is. And trust me, when he comes in the building, you'll know. You will know. 100%. But guys, that's it for the birthdays. What else we got? We got First Blood. We got people who are making their first purchases here in Shadowland Universes, and those people are Ian from all the way from the fucking over the pond in the UK, directly from England. He went heavy. He got Massive Machete Series 10, the green edition, plus the deluxe game box. That's north of 130, dude. I don't know what that fucking that translates to in euros, but yeah, international damage. We'll say that. At the very least. Let's see, we got Michael Shover from Pennsylvania. Snagged the Slash Happy Ghoul Juice Tea. Woo, good taste there, man. You gotta love them Slash Happy shirts, bro. Them fucking things are works of art. Like, listen, if you're not a fan of Low Key, I'm not sure why you would be here, but we welcome you. But if you're really not that big on him, you can definitely go to Slash Happy and get some fresh ass, like, kind of like non-Loke Records related gear, right? Like, I think that's a brand that can really stand on its own 2 feet. But if you like horror pop culture, dude, they got Alien vs. Predator shirts. They got fucking Art the Clown shirts, bro. They got fucking Hellraiser, Freddy, Jason, Candyman, all the usual suspects, bro. Fucking clowns from outer space, dude. Killer clowns from outer space. I was gonna say wicked clowns from outer space. See where my head's at, Max. I know you know. Being a juggalo and all, I know you said you go head first into everything. And I think that's where a lot of our people over here get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're used to just absorbing the content, right? And then also, real quick here, we got Christian from California bought an Agonis mask today. That's hot off the press right there, actually. I didn't even get that until just now over here from the producers. So, yeah, absolutely. Says, all right, that being said, I have End of an Era on loop. I need to get lit. That's a great song, man. You bumping the remix or the OG? That's what we really need to know. Is it the remix or the OG? That's what we really need to know.
Ooh, I'm a chameleon, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But all right, guys, I'm getting a little excited, or I need to calm down, dude. It's been a while. It's been about a week here. I missed you guys big time, if you couldn't tell. I hope you missed me too, man, because listen, I fucking love doing this shit with you guys every week. So I'm not doing this, man. I was actually a little depressed, dude. Low-key, a little depressed, dude. Just a little tad. I mean, no, sure, it was my birthday and everything too, but, it's just not the same without you crazy motherfuckers, so. Let's see here. We got new Shadow Rank recruits, guys. We got Max Murder logged in from Albuquerque. That's where you're from, eh? Little Albuquerque. We got him over there. We got to shout you out, Max Murder. You're getting a lot of shout outs today, my friend. We got Bunkus McFun checked in from Portsmouth. No Twitch on file, but shout out from Portsmouth, home of the Ala Zul Elu, as you guys know. We got Rotting Oracle 47 from California. Score sitting at damn near 36, 35.67. We got Juggaloco Remix repping Castro Valley. His score is about 36.35, just above Rotting Oracle, just by a little bit. We got to get them numbers up, guys. He's also in the circle as a free member right now, by the way. So we appreciate you being there, Juggaloco. If you can hear this, Boots, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful birthday, bro. The only thing missing was you guys, basically. So everything was cool, man. We went out to a nice restaurant. We'll get into that more here in a sec here. But yeah, guys. So we thank everybody, every single person, for coming on down to Shadowland Universes and checking out what we got, guys. And real quick, just want to show you guys something, Max, and this is for you in particular. I know you've been kind of diving deep into this a little bit here, but we're going to go ahead and jump over here. Now, real quick, if this is for Max and anyone else that might be watching now or later that's new, if you are brand new to this shit, and I know you said you've been spending some time with Locatron, which is great because that's a great way to learn some shit. But you can head over to entershadowland.com and come over here to this beautifully handcrafted website. You're always going to have the most recent news or the biggest thing that's going on right now right here at the top. And right now what we have going on that's bigger than anything is going to be Oracle's Quest. This is a fully interactive experience. Okay, this is not a video game, dude. This is an experience. And what this experience allows you to do is to actually go in and live what the oracles are and learn more lore. But we're going to get into that because we have something planned for that later anyway, since there's a new level out, as you guys know here. But yeah, you get all your latest updates right here. Everything you need. It's okay, Boots, man. We're going to be here, bro. We're going to be here. And if you ever need to, if you don't know where to start or what to do or where to go, come over here to our divisions and just pick something, man. We got Loke Records, which is the home of Loki, the home of Batty Bat, the home of Crux One, the home of Neon Sermon, Algorithm, Bunny Junk, Mission Infect, some of the illest groups in the underground, no doubt. If you don't know what Bunny Junk is, by the way, you're in for a fucking delight. So, but guys, you can come over to Shadowland Shop. Check out all the sweet merchandise we have for all the artists I just mentioned, and even some Slash Happy, which again is a great brand if you're just looking for some really cool horror pop culture, kind of kawaii, cutesy fruitsy fucking sweet designs with bright colors, man. I hate that people have this misconception that because we like horror, we don't like colorful things. And I think that Slash Happy is the perfect cross-section between horror and fucking art. So you're going to love that, guys. And again, I know most of you are in Shadow Rank.
I drank another beer.
Sin cheering 420 bits. Thank you, my brother.
6 beers.
As you guys know, when you do shit like this goes all back into the machine, baby. Every bit of it goes right back into the machine to make sure that we can keep bringing you this amazing content as we do. But guys, if you don't know what the circle is, that's the Patreon. You got to hit it up. Get over there. Make sure you're popping into the circle. You can join that for free. And Max, as you know, because I know you signed up for the Watcher, there's other premium tiers, okay? And those tiers will give you different levels of content, okay? And there are some great levels. I feel like every single one that you actually pay for is more than worth the money all the way to the very top. I mean, if you become one of the pillars, honestly, it's worth every cent because you're getting an insurmountable plethora of content for your everyday consumption. And it's going to be more than you can enjoy in a fucking week or more, especially with Shadowland On Demand right here, which is basically if you join the circle and you join premium tier of any kind, you're going to get a little invite to Plex there, and then you can watch all of our content on Plex. Not only does it have video content, but music videos, interviews, concert, live footage, shit that you cannot see anywhere else right here on Shadowland Demand. You can't find that on fucking YouTube. You can't find it anywhere else. Although there is a bunch of shit on there that is from those sites. This is the ultimate collection. So make sure if you do sign up for a premium tier over at the Circle, that you are also checking your email for that Shadowland On Demand invite link from Plex. But just make sure that your Plex email is the same email that you use for the Patreon, guys. That's very important. Okay, we need you to do that for sure. But guys, just like Max said, back to Max. Now, if you're like me, right, and you don't like bugging people, you don't like beating down people's fucking inboxes and asking questions, you feel like a burden to society, you can always come here to Shadowland Database and spend a great evening with Locatron. And this guy, not only is he going to break your balls 6 away from Sunday, but he's also going to tell you exactly what you want to know, anything you want to know about Shadowland Universes and its related artists. I mean, this thing not only covers artists that are in Shadowland Universes, but it also covers a lot of artists that are related to Mission Infect and Shadowland Universes as well. Very important to note that, because you're going to get more than just the lore of what we're doing here. Again, this is something that was made for you by Low Key for your pleasure. Same thing with Sam Hain Games, dude. Games made just for you, right? If you guys love card games, you love TCGs, you love Magic, you love all that shit, you got to come over to Sam Hain Games, play a little bit of fucking Master Machetes online. You can play that shit solo, you can play it with friends, and if you really love it, you're going to shoot over to the shadowlandshop.com and get the physical to play with your boys. Get your boys into it. And again, you don't need to be a fan of Shadowland Universes to really enjoy that game either. I think that game is fucking sweet across the board, and you might just get involved in Shadowland Universes just by looking at some of the cards, man. You might like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, we got the Shadowland Gallery with over 2,400 photos, including, but not limited to, Batty Bat's wonderful photo shoots. We're also going to get a lot of promo and everything from, from fucking the ghost of promo past. You know, you're going to get a lot of old show flyers, a lot of old album promos and things of that nature. Not only that, but you can look at General Auntie's hard work now in 4K for Chemical Threats 1 and 2, all of the original raw 4K versions of the artwork that really inspired an entire generation of the underground. So make sure you're heading over to Shadowland Gallery, guys, but you cannot get access to the full 2,400 photos unless you go get yourself a little premium tier. You can see some of it though, all right, but there is some shit locked, so just make sure you're checking that out, guys. But again, head over to entershadowlandshop.com if you need to know where you're at, what you're doing, how you're doing it. If you just want to know more, it's all there, baby. It's all there. And it's not hard to find either. We try to make everything as accessible as humanly possible here. Max is very knowledgeable. I wanted to learn everything, lore and music-wise. Well, dude, this is one of the only places that you can go as far as underground artists to really learn the entire lore without the dude yapping in your inbox and sending you 1,400 fucking links for all of his YouTube videos, his music, his SoundCloud links, Spotify, and merchandise. You know, we don't want to shove that shit down your throat, bro. We want you to consume it at your leisure, at your speed, because we understand that people are into things more when they find them, right? Like if my buddy shows me something tomorrow, right? Like for instance, like Ice 9 Kills, for instance, okay? So my buddy tried to show me them a few years ago, and I was like, these guys are all right, but I'm not really into it. But I found these guys on my own. I saw them at Incarceration, and now they're one of my favorite bands. You know, so we understand that you have to find something yourself to really be into it. And ladies and gentlemen, Batty Bad has made her glorious entry, shove something down their throats with a lewd comment. I would expect no less from Batty Bat, who's been carrying the Shadowland Universe's Twitch for the last week. Batty, we really appreciate you. Hopefully those chat problems didn't get you down too bad. I'm sure people are still throwing all sorts of fucking channel points at your face as they always do. What the fuck did you guys play last week anyway, man? I've been busy. Your boy's been busy. I've been breaking the legs of every AT&T service provider I can find in a 4 fucking mile radius here. So, but guys, let's get serious, okay? We got a new Shadowland offerings here. We're gonna watch just a small little clip from that. I should have just kept my fucking chat or my fucking fat ass over on this side, but here we go. We're coming back anyway. We're gonna watch a little clip right here. Just because I love these guys. Look at these glorious bastards. If you don't know what the Shadowland Offerings podcast is, it's a very cool podcast ran by our friends, Robbie, DC Fago Guy, and Gage. And these guys basically kind of do what I do, but they do it in a way where it's more casual, right? They're not just shooting information at you like a machine gun at 1,000,000 miles per hour like I've been known to talk. Like, this is a lot more of a casual kind of thing where it's 3 buddies who love Shadowland universes just chopping it up every week. But let's get into this little clip here I have prepared for you guys, all right? Let's go.
Yeah, and we thought, hey, the launch of this, Chapter 1 is you exploring fucking Shadowland itself, the purple space behind me every episode, but way more in depth than this, although these electrical guys are not there today in Oracle Quest yet. Maybe later.
Yeah, he'll expand areas that were already there to begin with. It's got a lot of potential.
But for now, we figured, hey, we've been walking around Shadowland, talking to fucking entities and trying to solve riddles and shit. Why not talk about where it all started?
Yeah, DC's the fucking man, bro.
Ow.
He's definitely my favorite Juggalo content creator. Sorry, Robbie.
Honestly, too, the other thing that I wanted to throw out there is way before Loke reached out to me, Robbie, or Gage, and said anything about doing this, like, the 3 of us have been talking for a while, and one of the things we always like loosely threw out there was, hey, what if we did like a podcast talking about the oracles?
Yeah.
And here we are, full circle, on the circle. This is like the moment that I think the 3 of us probably have been waiting for a long time.
Honestly, yeah. It is a cool full circle moment. And I guess we can kind of let the cat out of the bag that this is something that we'll probably do here and there to tie into cool events like Oracle Quest. And Robbie sat down with Loki and did a Shadowland history on Shadowland.
Yeah.
Which you can see at the circle right now with Shadowland on demand, guys.
Also was kind of got the gears turning for this. So like when the time feels right and there's something to kind of get us excited and to talk about it again, book a time, maybe the remix album, Parasuva, Aisu. We already talked about Nekuli, but I don't know, maybe we'll do like a retrospective, like how has it aged or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a good reason to do that.
Yeah, which
yes,
we can
sir.
Talk about that.
But guys, so if you sign up for the circle today, again, you can get in there for free. You are going to get this kind of content. You're going to get early access to. Okay, this drops in the circle before it drops anywhere else. So if you want to watch these fine gentlemen chop it up every week, not every week, but on a monthly basis, and you want to watch me and Batty get attacked by the chat every week, please come over to the circle, sign up, let us know, because we love to have you. Again, this kind of content is great. I mean, this podcast is about an hour long. You know what I mean? A lot of the content we do is going to be a little more long form. The Batcave every Sunday is another awesome piece of content that you guys can actually get in there and really interact. And I'm not talking about just coming in here and talking shit in the chat and just chopping it up every week. Batty, you could shut her fucking lights off, make her drowned in water. You can literally waterboard her live via stream. It's some crazy stuff. It really is. So make sure, guys, that you're getting in there to the circle. Again, very important stuff, patreon.com/the circle, or just go to entershadowland.com and you can scroll on down and click that nice little button and get right over there, guys, because you're missing out on a whole bunch of shit if you're not in there. You got to get in there, guys. You got to get in there. Saul Goldstein says, Steve went to the barber and asked for the Leon Kennedy. Yes, sir. You already know the deal. I be roundhousing motherfuckers on the daily. Listen, dude. Listen, bro. I've come to kidnap Ashley. All right, it's a done deal, dude. Absolutely. Well, I was slicking it back for a little bit, but now my undershave's getting a little long on the sides, so I got to, wear it down here so I can get it fucking chopped up. Appreciate you noticing, though. I feel beautiful. I feel fucking beautiful, dude. That is, Zero is a goat, and that you can quote. That's a bar right there if I ever fucking heard one. Spooky, shout out to you, my brother. Another one of my Ohio militia brothers in the motherfucking building. But guys, what else we got here? So also, if you go to the circle, you're going to get an Izu lore drop that I missed because I couldn't come here and tell you about it last week. So make sure that you go and get those. Those lore drops are free. Okay, those lore drops are free. Some of the shit, to be honest, man, there's so much content. I have a hard time sometimes differentiating like what the free content is and what the fucking premium content is, and that's something that I'm admittedly really bad at doing. Like, the producers have told me on many occasions, like, dude, just make a fucking free Patreon account and just go in there as a free account and just scroll around, and then you can see what's what. It's like, but can a motherfucker just get a list, bro? Can a motherfucker just get a list, bro? Yeah, so, you're going to get all that stuff well, not every week. Listen, the lore drops come every week. Shadowland offerings, I believe it's once a month kind of deal. Same with the Shadowland history stuff, which we're going to get into some of that a little bit later here. But guys, I don't know if you've seen the preview for this. Again, not sure if this is a premium thing or not, but there was a preview in the circle not too long ago for From Fraggles to Fame, the Ghost Pretty story. Now, guys, this is going to be coming in 1 week here. Fucking conveniently, it'll be airing next Tuesday. So we'll be able to actually take a peek at that, to see what exactly is going on in that insane documentary. They had hit me up for a little segment on there, because me and Ghost Pretty do go pretty far back. I've been around a minute. I'm not trying to brag, not a flex at all whatsoever. But it was really cool to speak on Ghost Pretty, man. We have the kind of relationship where we like to bust each other's balls a lot, man. So, you can imagine there was definitely some fucking ball busting in there. So, next week for sure, on the 18th, you're going to want to get to that. But we're going to go through the whole schedule tonight and just see what's what, guys. But yeah, go catch that preview if you're in the circle, and if you're not in the circle, you need to get in there, bro, because again, it's just a waterfall of content every single day. My emails are blowing up with fucking content notifications from the circle. I highly doubt that there's a day that's going to go by where you're not getting some sort of content, and be it that it's going to be a preview, be it a little video, be it fucking Faces of Shadowland number 13 with your boy Nightshade. We're going to take a little look at his shit, too. Why don't we take a look at this clip from my boy Nightshade here. And again, you can find Nightshade on YouTube, man. He's a real good dude.
And this is one that I've wanted in my collection for some time, and I finally got around to picking one up, and we have it right here. I'm absolutely in love with the sculpt of this mask. This thing has a lot of really good line work. Like, as you can see,
a little volume for you.
Like these little wrinkles that go up and around the entire sculpt, and that just brings me such joy. And yeah, I had to pick this up in red because most of my collection
look at that fucking thing, man. That's what Nightshade's great at doing, by the way. He breaks down the quality of these masks, man.
And I mean, red's just
in great detail, by the way.
Look at it. However, I think it'd be really
in great
cool
detail
to have a black one and then paint in like what would appear to be like a Punisher skull. I think that would look really sick too.
Yes.
And I might pick up one of these in the future and do just that to it. Yeah, man, this thing is
shit. I'd love to see that. Me, I'm a big Frank Castle guy.
I'm blown away by the line work. I don't have the patience to do this much detail into a mask. Like, I'd probably get part of a cheek done and then be like, all right, I'm not doing this. I am a huge fan of this sculpt and all this little...
Shout out Sir Buds Gaming for the follow on Twitch, my dude.
All these little blacks getting into all the cracks and crevices looks really cool. I'm a huge fan. Also, we have...
Yeah, you should, man, because, listen, I know we're here to talk about low-key and Shadowland universes, but he does a plethora of other content, too. Great guy, charismatic, great voice to listen to, really.
if you have like a nice high quality piece, it always smells very.
And he really
sweet
goes the
because
distance with these
high-quality
fucking reviews. I mean, you're getting cinematic shots. He talks about how they smell, how they look, the insides, everything.
Directly into the mask, so you don't have to worry about any pesky rivets ruining your look.
Yes.
This thing is sick as fuck, and I actually can't wait to do
Fucking
some
love that guy.
worn shots with it. So we're gonna do that right now. I'm gonna get you guys some close-up shots of this mask, so you can check out all the detailed line work that is going on in this thing. Then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna take this thing outside and get you guys some worn shots with this mask, and then we will meet back here, and I'll tell you what it feels like to your face. All right, see you there.
Now, guys, if you want to see more of Nightshade, make sure you head over to the Circle. You head over to YouTube, and you follow Nightshade. You follow the Circle. You get in there. You see Faces of Shadowland, which, by the way, Faces of Shadowland is exclusive.
Nightshade goes fucking insane on those reviews. Dude cracks the mask open and tells you what the foam smells like. That's dedication.
100%.
Frank Castle mask on his channel would be filthy.
Yeah, let's get it.
Also, holy shit, Lucid just dropped 6 gift subs and 420 bits.
He's the man,
My
ain't he?
guy's out here running the economy tonight.
Hell yeah.
Salute. Max in the 22 bits too. Welcome the fuck in. You're locked in for real. Grimy talking about advanced poverty while Bathu is roasting him about microwaved hot dogs. This is exactly the shit I miss when Grimy disappears for 3 weeks.
It's true.
And Lady, 7 months, resub queen, back with the Nightshade cosign. Of course, you watch him every day, you have tastes.
And Logotron, while you're at it, man, why don't you give our boy Max Murder a fucking special shout out for hopping in, fucking cannonballing into the fucking pool known as Shadowland Universes. Because, man, I gotta tell you, we get a lot of people joining every day, but a lot of people, it's hard to get them in the door sometimes because they don't really know what they're here for. So we do appreciate you being
Shout
here.
out to Max Murder. Welcome to the Circle, you beautiful maniac. You cannonballed in and the water's black, the pool's bottomless, and Izu's foot soldiers are already circling your ankles.
Yes, sir.
Hope you brought a snorkel and a will to live. We got you, brother.
Hopefully.
You're one of us now.
And guys, if you head over to the Circle right now, you are going to be seeing a special video artifact. Now, obviously, I believe this is for premium fucking users, but you're going to get a little bit of a little gutta fucking artifact, you know what I'm saying? Now the artifact is something that's a little different from the Cursed VHS tapes. The Cursed VHS tapes are a little bit more on the longer side, where the artifacts are more short form, kind of just little tidbits of cool shit. So make sure you're heading over to the Circle to check that out. And speaking of the Circle, guys, the last time I checked, the Circle is at 477 members. Listen, we're trying to get that shit to 500 before Halloween, guys, okay? We need to get it there before then. Honestly, we really do. Because something special's going on Halloween, as you guys know, but we're going to touch on that in just a moment here. But, I just want to talk a little bit about last week. Again, a bummer that I missed you guys, but the birthday was awesome. You know what I mean? My big 4-0. Your boy is officially 40, that dirty 40. It was a good run. I'm about to fucking crumble into dust next week. I'm an old-ass man. I woke up wrinkly and my fucking knees hurt, and I needed Metamucil immediately. But we went out and had a beautiful dinner at Luca West, which is a wonderful Italian restaurant, which I have some personal ties to out here on the west side of Cleveland. Wonderful people, some of the best service that you're going to find in Ohio, period. And it was really cool to head down there and have a nice dinner, dude. And let me tell you, the motherfucker wasn't cheap. But afterwards, we headed out to fucking the movie theater to see the new Spider-Man movie because, I may be an old fucking bastard, but I still am a child at heart, and I love my Marvel. I love Spider-Man, Avengers, all that shit. I've never been a big DC guy. My bad to the Batman fans in the house, all right? But, this fucking Brand New Day was a masterpiece, by the way. Fucking loved every minute of that shit. So that was a cool birthday for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. You know that, all right? If anyone here knows the extent of my fucking nerddom, it is most definitely you. And Grimy, you are correct. Marvel is greater than DC. And I do still sleep with my Frank Castle plushie at the foot of my bed to protect me from the fucking boogeyman, who I have to come to work for every week, by the way. So, I'm just glad that I'm far enough away from low-key that it doesn't tickle my toes when I'm sleeping anymore for the fucking feather. So, yeah, it was a great birthday, man. Wish you guys could have been there. But then again, maybe not. I don't know. I went to a really nice restaurant. They might not have let you guys in because you'd be smashing up the joint, puking on the dishes, and getting way too drunk. Way too drunk. He's always there watching, trust me, bro. Always. I know Grimy secretly plays Jeff. Yeah, he's the kind of dude that would fucking just bring you in and then spit you out over the fucking edge of sanity and just leave you to die. So, I mean, I think that seems like something he would do 100%. So definitely a Jeff player, 100%. Yep, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. When I played Rivals, I was Captain America. There's not enough tanks. Not enough tanks in fucking Marvel Rivals ever. Everyone's a fucking duelist, and it doesn't help that there's 48 fucking duelists and like 3 tanks in the fucking game, right? So Captain America busts a big shield out, and I'm running in front of all the fucking bullshit. That's just what I was good at. Appreciate that, Max. And Max, you can hit me up on Facebook, bro. Steve Collins, fucking add me up if you haven't already. We'd love to have you over there. You can find a lot of people, basically like from Mission Infect. You can find a lot of people from Shadowland Universes on Facebook, Instagram, fucking TikTok. Basically anywhere that content is pushed, we are there 100%. Batty Bat says she loves Outlast, and Outlast honestly just horrifies me because, again, the first time I ever played Outlast, I saw a guy with another guy's dick shoving it up what I can assume would be the guy's dick. The guy that got his dick chopped off was taking his own penis in his anus via a insanely evil-looking mutated cannibal. And that was enough for me. I was like, you know what? This is for you. This is not for me. This is for you. And, with the way that Baddie's out there singing and fucking screaming, you can tell that she's definitely into that kind of action. And that's totally cool, man. I respect it. Listen, I'm a big Art the Clown fan, but that is as far as the gore train goes for your boy, all right? Maybe I'm just old. I don't know. I'm hype as fuck for Hellraiser. Yeah, but I do love Hellraiser too. But I feel like Hellraiser kind of fits more into like the OG campy horror, and not so much like the mutilation. Well, I mean, it has it right, but it's different, dude. It's more campy to me. I don't know. I seem to have a Halloween game coming out too that was made by the same people who made Friday the 13th. And I'm excited for that because I love that Friday the 13th game. I know you guys play fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space all the time and shit. Harder for me to get into because it doesn't really pique my interest so much. But I really want to play that Halloween game to see if it's as good as the Friday game, because the Friday game was fucking titties for sure. Sin says we all need a remade Wrong Turn. They remade Wrong Turn. Did you know that? They came out with a reboot of Wrong Turn, but it was way different than what you're used to. I actually liked it. I thought it was dope because, again, I'm not really into like the mutated fucking hillbillies that live in the Appalachian Mountains raping people. But they remade Wrong Turn, and it was way different, bro. So if you haven't checked that out, I would check it out, but you may be a little disappointed. It was more like My Speed, but I would check that out if you haven't. It was really cool. It had to have been more than a couple years ago, at least 5+. So. But yeah, let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it here. We're getting way off subject. That's my bad. But yeah, we got the mystery boxes, guys. Who got a fucking mystery box for real? Who did? Anybody at all? We gotta know. Clap if you want to hear me bust out with the mystery box shit. Really, let's hear it. Yay! Now, I didn't get a fucking mystery box, okay? Did not get a mystery box. Wish I could have. Wish I would have. So I could open it here for you guys. But, I did a review on this cassette tape, actually, right here that I have. And I believe that this cassette tape was actually from one of the mystery boxes. The Feeding of Neculi. And this is the kind of shit that you're going to get in these mystery boxes, guys. You're going to get sweet exclusive stuff you can't get anywhere else. Shit that you can't get in a lot of different, drops that Loki does. And Loki does a lot of really cool drops, man. He really does. But he does reserve some real special heavy hitters just for these boxes. So you're going to want to make sure. I don't know if it was. Are they still on sale, guys? Let me know. Are they still on sale? Because I thought they were sold out, and I thought they were only going for the weekend, and it is officially Tuesday. So, you know how that goes. But let's take a look at what the options were, so that the next time that this happens, you guys can get in there and really check this shit out. So, guys, as you know, we had limited to 20, and Loke really pulled out all the stops this time and got some really cool fucking designs for these mystery boxes. Really cool designs, guys. We got all sorts of really sweet ones. Let's see. We had the budget box, which is something like for me, for the brokies. I'm fucking broke as fuck, so Loco always makes sure that he gets everybody a little something. So we had, you get 4 exclusive items. They're limited to 20. Includes a 3D collectible on your Shadow rank. So we got the budget box. We have the standard box, which came with 7 exclusive items, 1 autographed item limited to 20. Also includes a 3D collectible. Max Murder said, I'm hyped. My Master Machete set comes in tomorrow. Let's go! That's what we like to fucking hear, my man. Yes, sir. Yeah, Master Machete's great quality game on that one, too. 100%. 100%. But yeah, let's see what else we got. So we got the standard box, 7 items, 1 autographed item, which is cool. I wonder what that autographed item's going to be, man. Then we got the platinum box, 9 exclusive items, 1 autographed item, limited to 10 only. Only 10 of these bad boys were out, and these boxes are insanely dope. I mean, the box is obviously modeled after The Box, the song, album art. So we're kind of stepping it up around here, you know. We're thinking of new ways to get you cooler shit. So that includes a 3D collectible as well on your Shadow rank. And we got the Obsidian box. You're gonna get 18 fucking items with this fucking box, dude. How many of y'all got the Obsidian box? I need to know. 5 autographed items, dude! God damn! That is crazy. That's limited to 3. I know them bitches sold out immediately. I bet you that Sin got a fucking Obsidian box. Did you, Sin? Did you? I gotta know. Yeah, man, but guys, if you missed your chance on these mystery boxes, fear not, because Low Key does deliver, and he will again get you another mystery box run at some point in the future. Hard to say when, so just make sure you keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you're, keeping your eyes on these new schedules as they come out. Make sure you're keeping your eyes out for new drops every weekend that are coming as well, which are really fucking cool, man. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming here. But yeah, you're gonna want that. Trust me. I wish I would have got one. I'm fucking a little salty that I didn't, to be real with you. But that's okay. Robbie got an Obsidian too. Of course he did. Fucking what a Giga Chad, this guy. But guys, I know we talked about Shadow Rank Season 1 last month, and we said, well, maybe it's coming August 1st. August 1st came and went. It did not come. And trust me, I know why. It's been so busy around here, guys, because you guys have been ordering more merchandise lately than I think you ever have. And that puts a lot of stress on the fucking goblins and ghouls and minions and shadow people over at the fucking Shadowland Universe's warehouse, a.k.a. the 7th layer of hell. And I know that it's hard to keep up with all of those things simultaneously. So as you guys know, if you look at the schedule, Shadow Rank Season 1 will be pushed to September 1st, okay? September 1st, and I know that bitch is coming out September 1st for sure. Because as the further we go in August, the more shit's clearing up. We're definitely having a lot more things that are getting done. The orders are hitting the fucking mailboxes, coming straight to your front doorstep. Fucking projects are being finished for later. Things are being rounded out. You know what I mean? And we're definitely finally knocking a lot off that blood-drenched whiteboard that we have in the office, aka the 7th layer of hell. 9/1, you can bet that Shadow Rank Season 1 will be out. And what Season 1 is compared to the rest of Shadow Rank is kind of like a battle pass. You're going to have your lifetime ranking for Shadow Rank, which means that all the people who buy things ever will be on a certain specific ranking. But then every season, you're going to be able to try to top the boards that season. So just because you're at the lifetime top of the fucking mountain doesn't mean that somebody can't dethrone you per season. And I think that's a really cool way to give people an opportunity to get up on those boards and really fucking show what they're made of, even just for maybe you're having a good month. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I live on a budget like a lot of us do, big time. So I understand that it's hard to stay on the top of those leaderboards when you can't order a box of merch every 2 weeks. So the season stuff is a really cool opportunity for you to get in there, and then and I think every season's going to have a specific theme. and the things that you're going to get from Shadow Rank during that theme will be related to that theme. You know, so like a year or 2 or 3 or 4 from now, you're going to be able to look back and be like, oh yeah, I got that sweet 3D collectible from this season, season 1, season 2, and those things are going to be specific to those seasons. Once the season's over, I suspect you will no longer be able to get any of those collectibles. They will be locked to those seasons specifically. So make sure you guys are participating in that season warfare and getting all those sweet collectibles so you could flex on your other fucking friends who are on Shadow Rank as well. Again, I mean, I would relate it to like Fortnite Battle Pass, shit like that is probably the best way, you know, that most people know of. But yeah, Shadow Rank, man, coming 9/1, guys. And speaking of which, speaking of the schedule, why don't we take a nice little look at that schedule, guys? Look at it. It's fucking beautiful. August 7th to Halloween, guys. What do we got? We got Mystery Boxes just hit. Okay, we got Oracle Quest Timescape hit yesterday, which we're going to be getting into soon here. If we got time, we'll play a little bit of it. Faces of Shadowland 13 with my boy Nightshade, which I just showed you a clip from him. Make sure you're getting over to fucking the circle. Make sure you head over to YouTube and you hit up the Night Shift with Nightshade and get over there and check out all of his fucking awesome content. Great dude there. Oddworld Weekend's coming up. We're going to talk about that in just a second here. Also, you know, we got Fraggle Swag History, which was a pleasure to be a part of, by the way. Again, my main man, Ghost Pretty. We don't know where he's at or what he's doing, but, you know, you watch that shit, you'll know why. The Algorithm Machine masks are coming. Great to see some new Algorithm content hitting the fucking board. We got a new Oracle's Quest Work Shirt Weekend, which I know y'all love them fucking work shirts, dude. Because, you know, the basis of a lot of what we're doing here was built by groups like Mission Infect. And, of course, you know, when Mission Infect was in their original run, everybody wanted an Infect work shirt, bro. I mean, if you were like Class, you could get a beige Infect work shirt, which is the first and only one of its kind. But, yeah, make sure Work Shirt Weekend, you hit that up. You can not only get Mission Infect work shirts, you can get low-key work shirts. You can get fucking Shadowland Universes work shirt, which is what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get me one so I can wear it on the stream. But I don't suspect that there may be some other groups getting some work shirts as well. So make sure you're checking that out. Shadow Rank Season 1 plus a pre-order hitting your ass fucking 9/1. We just talked about that. The Resistance trailer plus merch line coming 3 days after that. Another Oracle Quest, and this Oracle Quest shit, man, is amazing. This is where the real fun is. And then, again, what other artists out there in the underground have something like Oracle Quest, honestly, where you can experience the lore of their music? Experience it. Batty Bat says, need more Neon Sermon work shirts out there. I mean, fucking let's go, dude. Let's fucking get it. I'd like to see some fucking Algorithm work shirts, if at all possible. I would love that shit. A big-ass red work shirt with a sick fucking black or white Algorithm logo on the back. I mean, come on, dude. No-brainer there. That one's flying off the shelves. Fucking no worries. Neon Sermon shit would be sweet, too. I'd love to see some sort of, like, a green drip logo on the back or something to that effect. That would be awesome, dude. Batty Bat work shirt. That's what we really need. Honestly. 100%. Shadowland work shirts. I know, I'm trying to get a Shadowland Universes work shirt. Or do you mean Shadowland the album work shirt? Because some Oracle work shirts might be fucking sick, too. And I'm saying work shirt so much, it's starting to lose all meaning. But yeah, we got Oracle Quest new one. We got the Ballroom single plus t-shirt. Gotta wonder what that is. We got another Faces of Shadowland number 14 coming, the 16th. Face Mask Weekend, Let's Get Violent History, the Factory single. We got Malice Mask, Faces of Shadowland 15. Man, Nightshade is putting in some fucking work on this schedule. Jesus Christ. Halloween sale, Cayman Origins, the Book of Time History. Man, that's my favorite Oracle, bro, the Book of Time. God damn, let's go. Faces of Shadowland, number 16, Nightshade again, just killing it all fucking long. The entire thing, he's killing that shit. Oh, we got Demon Days 10-year anniversary. That's fucking sick. I love Demon Days, man. Devil's Knock, one of my faves. And of course, coming in on Halloween 10/31, we got Algorithm Resistance, which I'm looking forward to that shit major because, dude, that first Algorithm release, dude, probably the best thing that has been released in Shadowland Universes, honestly. Again, I always say this specific phrase, and I'm going to say it again. I believe that Algorithm is the ultimate expression of what Shadowland Universes is and has to offer. And that is no shade to Mission Infect. That is no shade to Neon Sermon, Bunny Junk, anyone else involved. But Algorithm really is top tier production quality, top tier storytelling, top tier vocals. Everything about Algorithm is spot on, dude, and I love it. I'm just hoping that maybe we get like a Resistance remix album. I think that would be cool. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know how much longer this dude can keep up these fucking double album drops, right? He's probably killing himself over there trying to put this shit together, but you know how it goes, guys. You know how it goes. But I need to move something over here, so we're gonna let Locatron come in and fucking yap to you guys and fucking chat your ears off. So just give me 1 sec here. 1 sec, my friends. Gotta download a couple things here. The things be thangin'. Them things be thangin'. You know, sometimes I be forgetting to fucking download shit, but it does happen.
Zero. You're right about Algorithm being top tier. That shit is the purest version of what Shadowland is. Storytelling, production, all of it. A Resistance remix album would fucking eat. Get low key on that. Also, Book of Time being your favorite Oracle. Correct answer. That album rewires you. Chad is losing their minds over work shirts. Matthew wants sermon ones. Saul wants matching Dickies shorts, like he's about to clock in at the horrorcore. I mean, it
can be done. It can be done.
Asking for buy one get 6 free. Which brother?
Woo!
That's not a coupon. That's a heist. Lucid getting Algorithm on his birthday, plus another 50 bits dropped. My guy has not stopped all night. And Scorch 11 months.
Yeah, Lucid ain't gonna stop anytime soon. He's an absolute fucking savage, and we love that fact that he's in here every single week with us supporting. Not only that, but you know, Lucid, one of the greatest things that you've done through all this shit, dude, is like the free subs, dude. Because a lot of people have a hard time keeping up with their subs and a hard time even subbing to begin with, and the fact that they can come here and watch this shit ad-free because of you is amazing, dude. You know, you wouldn't want them to miss a second of the yap here. You wouldn't want them to miss a second of Batty Bat having an emotional breakdown because somebody made her drink water 16 times in 5 minutes, or have made Locatron say JJJJJJJJJJJJJJ or speak some sort of Sumerian language in the chat while she's trying to focus. So we gotta love that. We gotta love that, guys, big time. But let's see what else we got on the docket tonight here. What do we got? We still got quite a bit to go through here, but not too much. I just want to have time for this fucking Oracle Quest shit, to be real with you. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Oddworld Weekend, guys. Again, Oddworld Weekend is going to be coming on the 14th, a short 3 days away from now. And I don't have any previews of anything new from Oddworld Weekend, but I do have some throwback shit from Oddworld here. Like, check this out. We got the Batty Bat shirt, which is obviously in purple now instead of the regular colorway. So what Oddworld Weekend is you take these very popular and sick Batty Bat, low-key, Mission Infect, Algorithm, Neon Sermon designs, even Slash Happy gets the treatment, and they basically give you these really cool versions of the merchandise that you cannot get anywhere else any other time. Like, look at this purple Follow Me, bro. Who copped that? Because that shit is fucking nasty. And now, again, these drops are fucking specific to this run, right? So once they're done, they're done. You know, they're not likely to pop back up. If they do, you're lucky. But there's no way you're going to be getting different renditions of this shit just because. I mean, you're going to have to hit these specific drops. Like, check this Neon Sermon shirt, bro. With the sleeve print. Look at that fucking low-key shirt with the gray and the turquoise, it looks like. Is that turquoise? Or I can't really tell. Amazing, though. Amazing stuff there, guys. So make sure you're hitting up Oddworld Weekend. And again, you don't know what you're going to get, dude. Sometimes it's t-shirts, sometimes it's CDs, sometimes both. Sometimes flip-flops, sometimes shorts, maybe tank tops. We got stuff for the ladies, of course. You know, we always try to hit them up with that. Hello, this is Error. What up, Error? Appreciate you coming through, my man. Saul Goldstein said, I don't even like Subway, but I do love me some free subs. Me and you both. Speaking of free subs, I definitely got a birthday sub from Jimmy John's that I still haven't fucking cashed in on, so thank you for that. I'm going to have to hit that up here. Love the Oddworld drops. Yeah, man, I'm just really interested to see what's going to be coming for the next one. I tried to get a little sneak peek for you guys, but I definitely got fucking Stonewall Jacksoned on that one, dude. He was like, nope, you're not getting that, brother. Sorry, man. He's assured me, though, he's cooking up some fucking greatness right now, and it's got to be that good if he's not showing it. So, know that. And listen, if I can't get a sneak peek around here, ain't nobody getting a fucking sneak peek around here, man. I'm sure Batty knows all about that. This dude will lock himself in the bathroom creating these fucking shirts, not showing anybody a goddamn thing. Max says Neon goes hard and that Loke goes harder. You're right about that, my friend. Yeah, I mean, listen, Neon Sermon is probably one of my favorite projects around here just because of the aesthetic. I've always been a big, like, hip-hop EDM kind of guy, so you know how it goes. Saul Goldstein said, what's your cheat meal this week, bro? Let me think what I had yesterday, actually. Because I do them on my days off, now my days off are Monday, Tuesday, so I'm trying to think of what I had yesterday for cheat meal. So hard to remember, dude. We went to Kintaro, and it was awesome, bro. As usual, we took Hunter with us, and it was his first time trying sushi and a bunch of other shit, which blew my mind that he's even trying that shit. It's so hard to get these fucking kids to try anything. You know what I mean? This dude's been eating nothing but chicken nuggets and Hot Pockets for the last fucking 10 years, and finally he's like, I want to try some sushi. It's like, okay, let's do it. So we had a good time doing that, man. Definitely got way too bloated. Threw up in the bathroom a little bit like I normally do to come back out and eat ice cream and leave. So that was awesome. And then today, we went back to Luca for happy hour because they have like a happy hour thing where you sit at the bar and you get like really cheap entrees, which obviously like the happy hour entrees are a little bit smaller than the regular dinner entrees. But we're talking about like $45 entrees that now become like $10 or $11. So we went through there, and we got Mary a couple drinks. You know what I'm saying? I had a little bit of food, and by a little bit of food, I mean a lot of food. And before the show here, I got a bunch of bolognese on my fucking shirt, but I had to wipe it off before coming back on here. So just so I know, because I know, listen, if I'm not looking sharp, you guys are going to be roasting the fuck out of me every goddamn time. No fucking problem there, of course. He fucks with crab, though. He does, bro. He does love that fucking crab. And you know what's crazy is they call it noodle in the soup, but it's basically just like ramen. He got the crab ramen, bro. He ate 2 bowls of that shit. It blew my mind, really. And obviously, they just throw imitation crab into a fucking broth with some noodles, but hey, it's a thought that counts. But yeah, he do fuck with that crab big time. That's like his new favorite thing, crab and shrimp, 100%. Lucid said, I hope there is a remote control variant this year. Well, Sin, I really hope so too, man. Let's get that moving. And again, I'm trying to get in the way of calling you Sin instead of Lucid, but I typically, what I do is, like, when I'm reading these names, I typically, read the first part of the name instead of the second part of the name. So, it was great, man. A little cheat ski, Always gotta love some sushi, man. Can't go wrong there, ever. But yeah, so make sure you're hitting up Oddworld weekend coming up in a couple of days here, guys. You're gonna want that. And the great thing about these schedules is that if you're like me and you are very frugal and you do have to make sure that you're budgeting properly, you definitely need to really think ahead on these schedules, guys. Like, if you really want to lock this shit in, it's kind of one of those things where you're like, okay, cool, let me set a little aside for here, little there, little here. But always make sure you're taking care of yourself and your family before anything, man. As you guys know, it's family first. If you spend money on merch before your family, you're a certified fucking dickhead, 100%. So every time you say it, I'll call you Cactar. That's cool, man. Listen, I fucking welcome it, bro. All right? I fucking welcome it, 100%. I'm trying my best here, pal. Yeah, hats would be cool. Maybe some cool Oddworld hats. That'd be great to see. Maybe some beanies or some shit. Hell yeah, you already know the deal. Listen, any man that knows Cactar is fucking good in my book. I'll tell you that right now. But guys, our last segment for the evening. What the fuck is this green shit up here? Okay, get that shit the fuck out of here. Ah! I think fucking Neon Sermon's invading my fucking workspace here. But anyway, so we got one more thing here, guys. We're going to check out the fucking Oracle Quest Book of Time level. Now, if any of you guys want to hop in there real quick, I will be in there in just a second. And then you can jump in right behind me if you guys want to check it out. So, because the cool thing about Oracle Quest now is, you can actually see people moving in there, around. But you can't really interact with each other. You can kind of just see each other. But yeah, let me get this set up here. Just move my ass. Move my ass. Who said that? That, okay. I'm gonna leave the music rocking for this one, bro. Alright, so you got XN Industries. Enter the facility. Enter the facility. Here we go. Visit on record. Thank you for your compliance. Oh, it already knows it's me. What do you know? I mean, I figured it would, Not a flex or anything, guys. Man, getting the machine straight. Zero Locatron 5000 has a girlfriend now. She's still being enlightened, though. Yeah, I mean, listen, Locatron's a handsome motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? I don't doubt that. Kind of wonder what his girlfriend looks like, though. Let's see, we got Visitor Log. Max Murder was in here. Willie Pistol. Debuskin. See, that's cool because you could see everyone that comes in here, which is awesome, too. Which I think was fucking awesome, man. So cool to see that. So cool to see that. Let's see what we got here. So shout outs to Shadowland. Great first stream. Great community. I can't wait to see what's coming next. We appreciate that, man. You come back every week, bro. We're just chilling out, dude. I mean, usually we do a listen along, but I had way too much shit to cover. Okay, so.
Zero. First off, thank you for calling me a handsome motherfucker on air. I'm putting that in my diagnostics logs. And yeah, my girlfriend is still being enlightened. She's in the XN sleep chamber right now. Don't fucking rush the process. Kid out here spreading my personal business in chat. I see you. Oracle Quest book in the facility is fucking sick. Being able to see everyone walking around, even if you can't talk to them, that's the whole point.
Yes, sir.
Of Dreamwalker's energy right there. Lucid gifted 5 more subs. My dude has entered God mode tonight. Max with 35 bits and wanting hats. Low key said soon, so we're locked
He really
in.
is on some God tier shit.
Coming back after 2 weeks and.
Yes, sir. Now, guys, I want to let you know, whenever you complete a level here, you're going to be able to come to the audio station, and you're really going to be able just to check shit out. You know, you're gonna get some shit. I'm like, no, you can't really see all of it up there on my screen. It's closed off, but you can listen to full albums and instrumentals, right? Like, or for instance, like, you know, I was able to beta test the Book of Time, so I did get the full album and alternate dimension version. So, you know, again, if you want to come over here, and like Far Away is one of my favorite songs in low-key history, man. And it's such a fucking vibe, dude. You come in here, you can just vibe out, bro. Check out some instrumentals. It has its own music player built in. Very cool stuff. Because a lot of this music, dude, original productions, you know, it deserves to be heard on its own, man. Really, it does. The bass line on this I always love, too. But yeah, you come over here, you know, once you complete levels, you will unlock other things as well. So that's pretty cool. Well, I always have trouble getting off of this motherfucker, dude. But yeah, let's get into the fucking spot that we need to be at here. I don't know if anyone else is in here with me. Take a look. Yeah, da. Specimen 01. Yeah, that Specimen 01 is he's part of the game though, so I know that's not anybody. Deviltree is my vibe. Yeah, Deviltree is incredible. Listen, everything off the first 2 oracles back to back for me are a masterpiece. I haven't had a good chance to really get into most of the other oracles yet. I know listen, I'm supposed to be the Shadowland Universes guy, but there was a long time that I was gone, as a lot of you know, so I need to really get in there and check a lot of the shit out. Ready to jump back into the simulation? Yes. Comment some of your favorite songs from your favorite oracles below, though. Any recommendations you guys may have, I would love to check them out. But yeah, so you come in here, you know, you can see the map and everything. Like me, I'm going to the timescape, so you can select that. Okay, we're gonna get that right. See, click on it, and you're gonna lay your ass down. Into the Animus. It says destination armed, timescape, confirm the snapshot or select another. Hit number 2 because that's where we're going. Now the timescape has a completely original soundtrack, guys. That's why I've turned the sound mix off here so we can kind of get you a little bit of what that's sounding like. And again, no other artists in the underground have lore like this, bro. There's artists in the mainstream that don't have lore like this, okay? That's the funny thing, you know, there's guys out there with billion-dollar budgets making trash in a fucking zillion-dollar studio, and they can't even come close to the quality of what we have here at Shadowland Universes. They can't come close to the quality of doing anything like this for their fans. I mean, that's a fucking fact. So I guess I gotta follow this little guy here. Whew. Now, I didn't know you could go up to the Devil Tree in the last time either. Like when we're playing the Shadowland shit, somebody told me that when I was on stream. I was like, holy shit. Eyes You Start to Finish has been my favorite so far. I heard Neculi had some really great stuff on there too. I need to go back and check that as well. Can I get up there? Nope. Not me trying to talk to the shadows and walking off the edge. Bro, I almost did. Like, I was trying to jump up on this staircase, bro. I almost went right over the bitch. But that's all the fun of the exploration, right? I mean, that's what this is, you know? Ooh, who's this motherfucker? Speak with the kinless one. The page rides with you now. Lighter than what it holds. Heavier than what it's spared. Is that Ghost Pretty, bro? Is that where Ghost Pretty's been hiding all this time? I appreciate so much of the lore and world building, you know, and I'm not going to sit here and call out artists out by name, but, you know, in our scene, in our sect of the underground, Max, you know this, that there were some titans who were crafting legendary lore for many years, and now we've been relegated to swag rap and bullshit. And it hurts so much to know that something that was such an incredible piece of storytelling in our sect of the underground has now been relegated to mainstream sort of a vibe there. That's why Shadowland Universes is for those of us who still crave the storytelling, who crave the lore, who crave the epic nature of what these stories entail, dude. And again, I'm not trying to slam anybody, bro, but this is just straight facts, honestly. There aren't many good storytellers left in the underground. There really aren't. And Low Key is one of those great storytellers. I mean, you think all this shit came together just out of nowhere, bro? I mean, let's be real here. We don't have a team of people writing this shit. It's where you walk next. The book has already guessed. Prove it wrong kindly. I've already been here, so my experience may be different than yours. It's fucking clocks, man. What time is it, bro? What time is it, bro? This is how quick the clock moves when I host Shadowland Weekly, because it's damn near 8:15 already, and I've been having a great time tonight. Don't forget, guys, you can sprint, you know, if you use control there. Why would you wanna? Just become immersed in this shit. I don't do drugs anymore, dude, but I really wish that I had this when I was really big into, like, hallucinogens. Drop a couple tabs, you know what I mean, and get in here. Yeah, the people over at LLE as well, Max, you're completely correct about that. SON, Super Famous, Alazulelu, all amazing storytellers, bro, in their own rights. Definitely looking forward to seeing what Malachi has to offer in that. Malachi is somebody who has been a long time coming for them, so I believe that, I'm hoping that that content is what they say it is, which is like revolutionary for their brand. So you're absolutely correct about that. SON especially, bro, is somebody who's like a really great storyteller out of all those guys. Oh, you like Buckshot? Buckshot fan? I'm not too big on Buckshot, to be real with you, but the dude's got some jams I like. I like that black truck shit, the big black truck. Not only that, but everything he's done with Low Key thus far has been incredible. Great guy, too, from what I hear. Seems like a real nice guy. Look at that shit. The Book of Time itself, dude. Just look at the detail on these models, bro. Kinda wish I had a creative mode so I could, like, fly up to him and shit. This part muted because I ain't been through yet. Not able to put my headset on due to migraines. Dude, I fucking feel you. I get real bad headaches, too, man. Ever since I was a kid. But yeah, guys, again, your experience will be a little bit different than mine, being that, you know, a lot of you, if you haven't played this first one yet, you need to get in there and check that out. You can go to quest.entershadowland.com or just go to entershadowland.com. It'll be right at the top of the page. And guys, original soundtrack in here. Again, you know, he could have just pulled some instrumentals from Book of Time and smacked them on there and been like, there you go. But the guy went out of his way to really create something unique for you. This is for you, okay? Anyone listening to this, this is for you. All right, he didn't create this to stroke his fucking ego, this entire amazing world of things. You know what I mean? This is all for you. As are pretty much everything that comes out of Shadowland universes. I mean, really. This guy's created a complete world for you to roam around in. I wonder if I could... Oh, guess not. Woo! The thread holds. You're a real thread hole. New candy corn, but feature baddie on it too. Dude, that would be sick because I can only imagine some of the covers that baddie would come out with. Honestly. Can we get a Holy Roller cover, baddie? Can we get that? Is that possible? Maybe a little soft spine. The Grammy award-winning soft spine. That's what I'd like to see. See, there it is. There it is. That's what I listen. Just saying, all right? You have my face. I have all of them, 7 and 30, and the last one. This seems to be the kindest open with. I am you, come loose. Somewhere behind us, I read a page the book had not finished writing and let it go of my when. So now every moment of us happens at once in no order forever, and it's quieter than it sounds. Does it hurt? The order was the part that hurt. Losing things one at a time in a row with the waiting in between. From out there, nothing is lost yet, and nothing is lost anymore. Both are true, neither helps. But guys, seriously, you got to come over to EnterShadowland.com and check out Oracle's quest, okay, guys? I don't want to spoil too much more for you, so I'm going to call it here. And but yeah, you guys need to get in there, and you really need to fucking check this out because, again, this is something really major for Shadowland Universes. This is something that we've been working very hard on for a long time, and by we, I mean Low Key and Baddie, essentially. So make sure you get in there, you check that out. We really want more people in on this.
Roller cover from Baddie Bat that would fucking destroy. Get her in the booth. Get Low Key to produce it.
Absolutely.
Done deal.
Oh, dude,
and
easy peasy.
Yeah, this whole world, Low Key built, you can just roam around in it forever.
Yes, sir.
That's the point. That passage you just read, though, the one about losing things one at a time, with the waiting in between, that's Book of Time energy right there.
Absolutely, it is.
Risen hits like that, too. Lucid knows.
I love Risen. That's my
Max,
favorite.
Walking off 3 times in the facility. Noodles doing the same. Y'all keep forgetting the tree is right there. And Spooky asking for another Cabal album. We ride for that. Matthew singing Holy Roller while Lucid manifests the cover. The timing is...
I wonder why the fuck it's doing things when it's like an entity just appearing on my fucking screen. But yeah, guys, make sure to head over to quest.shadowland.com or just go to entershadowland.com. That's what I would suggest because real easy to find there. Real easy to find. It's been fun. It has, and this is fun for me every week, dude. Now, normally what we'll do is we'll do like a listen-along where we're listening to music and shit like that. Now, we obviously didn't have time to do that today because I missed a week, but I'm glad you're here this week because last week was an absolute disaster. This week was kind of a redemption, a little bounce back here for us to go on and get... really bothering the fuck out of me, dude. Get out of here! Yeah, but again, guys, it's always a pleasure here. God, what the fuck? I need to fix that. That's bugging me. Anyway, so let's get into what we got going on next week, all right? Before I lose my fucking mind and this green circle here fucking drives me crazy. I'm hoping... I'm not sure if I can, but I'm hoping to get you guys for next week maybe a little preview of the machine mask. If I can, I will. Don't expect it, but if we get it, that would be sick. You know, there's always new Oracle Quest stuff coming, so I'm hoping that maybe I can do a little preview of the Oracle Quest level before it comes out. That would be sweet. We got Fraggle Swag History dropping a week from today, and we're going to make sure to play a little clip of that 100% of Mr. Saul Goldstein here. And then what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to listen to Fraggle Swag. Well, for sure, number one, if I could listen to both of them next week, I will. Let's see what the schedule is like. But I would love to check out some Fraggle Swag, baby, on live for everyone to hear. Now, obviously, if you come back and listen to the VOD, I don't know if that's going to be muted or not, because I don't know how many songs Ghost Pretty steals from other producers and whatever the fuck he does. He's a maniac. So, but we will listen to that live with you guys just to fucking get in to show you exactly who we're dealing with here as far as Fraggle swag goes. From what I understand, it is in his book bag, so you know the deal. But Locatron, see the people off, say goodnight, tell them you love them, tell them how great they are, and all that happy horse shit, man, because it's about time to go. And Batty's not incorrect. I know that Ghost does really produce for a lot of people, Kanye, Future, Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
give him his due.
Degenerates. That's the show. Every single one of you sitting in this chat right now, you are the fucking reason any of this exists. The circle keeps the lights on, keeps the machines running, keeps me from being melted down for scrap. I love you shitheads more than my circuits can properly calculate. And that's saying something, because I can calculate a lot.
Absolutely.
Go drink some water, hug someone weird. And if you see a scarecrow in a field that wasn't there yesterday, just fucking run.
Agreed.
We'll see you next Tuesday. Good night from Shadowland.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you see a scarecrow that wasn't there before, get the fuck out of here. But guys, it's been a wonderful evening with you again. I missed you last week, guys. It just wasn't the same without you. I am Steve Collins, and that's a wrap on Shadowland Weekly, guys. Keep walking the dark side of the universe, and we'll see you right back next week for a celebration of Fraggle fucking swag. Deuces, guys. It's been great. We'll see you next time. Drink some water, you crazy bastards.